So welcome back. This is like our third round of product research already. So if you remember, last week we left off at this stage here. Alright, so this is the one that we left off. Okay, so same thing, PPC budget, that means 1.5x. So it's equals to 1.5 times this original budget. Okay, so this is a very good less than 5k product. So let's look at our retail price. So for retail price, right, I want to have multiple retail price. One of them is probably the launch price, and next one, the calculation will be for the final selling price, okay, the desired retail price. So let's find out what is that. Okay, let's go. It was Suribachi, right? So let's take this to US again. Suribachi. Okay, so once again, I'm just looking at what's the desired launch price. I'm looking at the top competitor here, right, to determine the launch price. So we can do the profit margin and the ROI calculator. Okay, X-ray, come on, let's go. Load more results for a more accurate top 10. Revenue, top to bottom. Sorry, the best selling Suribachi set, right, is this one. This is the best one. Okay, so usually I want to take a benchmark of the best selling guys, number one, to see what's the rough price, and the other one will be the more premium item, which is this one, right, Tikusan. Okay, so this, now we have two extremes, right? One is the best selling price. Okay, not really two extremes. One is the optimal price, which people really buy a lot because of this pricing, and another one which is the more premium range. Okay, so this is the price range that is available for you to explore in this market. So at launch, right, I want to make sure that I'm competitive to this guy. Basically, if a customer look at this listing and look at my listing should actually compel them to buy my product instead of this guy. And one of the big competitive factors, of course, is price, right? So if you can launch a product at this range or lower very competitively, that would be amazing. But let's calculate, right? How much is the profit margin initially? So over here, let's use our profitability calculator. Alright, so I'm assuming all these are good. Hi. Who was that?
Profitability calculator. I realized mine never got activated. Claire.
Sorry, Claire, you are breaking up here and there.
The profitability calculator is it just the normal platinum helium 10 you have?
This one?
Oh, I asking about the profitability. I paid for the helium 10, right? But it's not like activated.
It's not activated?
It's a platinum.
I think you should have.
Like,
this is actually a free. It's a free tool. If you have a basic plan, you should have access to profitability calculator also.
But it's, I don't know, it's grey out. It's like cannot.
Oh, you have to log in first. You have to log in your X-ray first. Or log in to the helium 10 here. So the moment it's all grayed out, right, there's a place to say please log in or something at the bottom. Just log in. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so our launch price, right? What's our launch price? So over here, this guy's selling at $25. So we're going to take assuming that we have his dimensions and weight, because we're going to fall roughly in his own, I'll say in the FBA fee bracket here. Okay? So roughly we'll take it as it is, even with our differentiation. So we're going to see how much is our profitability. So based on our past understanding, right, in terms of the research they've done, Suribachi is like this. Our per unit cost, I can't remember it. How much was our per unit cost? Alibaba, there we go. Alibaba Suribachi. Okay, so I think it's really quite affordable kind. Yeah, I think we can safely put it at 2 USD per unit. So 2 USD per unit is our manufacturing price plus all of this. So I'll just do a quick calculator. So 2 USD plus, let's say we don't want cover, we just want silicon mat and maybe the brush. Okay, plus 0.7 plus 0.4. So this is our per unit manufacturing cost estimated. Okay. So estimated here, so $3.10 manufacturing cost. 3.1. Okay, so shipping price now a lot better. So I usually like to be more conservative. Maybe instead of 400, I'll put 450. So slightly more conservative. Okay, so at our $25 price, if you were to sell the same thing, this is our profit margin, which is amazing, right? Very good margin. Okay, but let's say I want to launch. Can I even push it down to $21.95? And the answer is yes, right? Because the profit margin works very well for us in this case. In fact, if I want to go very competitive, right? What is the price that will get me 30% profit margin? Let's play around, right? So it's around maybe 15.6, 0.7, 15.7, 15.8, 15.9. Okay, so it's around this price range, right? I can even be so competitive to be in this range, and I launch at this market at this price point to get the market share and get very fast organic rank initially, and it's still 30% profit margin, 100% ROI. This is amazing. Okay, so over here maybe my launch price I won't be so low, but I know I can have the capacity to go down this low. But look at the market, maybe I can do 19.95 to enjoy this kind of a profit margin. So over here, maybe we can put launch price at 19.95. Okay, so over here profit margin launch, if you can get the launch price at greater than 30% profit margin, right, I think you are amazing. Right, 8% launch price, your launch ROI is already more than 100, 207%, 56%. Okay, so this is our launch price only, right? At this price, I'm very confident we can enter this market and really just, because look at our competitors' selling range, $25, $42, $50+, so we can actually come in and sweep them off the path, right? If that makes sense. Okay, so this is based on our initial kind of assessment for our pricing and all these things. So of course all this is pending negotiation with the suppliers directly to find out the actual manufacturing price, because that one really counts and play a part in your profit margin. Okay, so this is our launch, and of course desired retail. Let's look at our competitors. So if they are selling quite well in terms of pricing at $30 and above, right, I think it's quite promising. Maybe even you want to be competitive with them, a desired price of $24.95 is also workable in this range actually. But you want to go more premium route, it's also possible. Okay, maybe we do a conservative final price of about $24.95. Okay, 24.95. So that's our desired. So we have the desired and desired. So we go back, the desired price 24.95. This gives us a very healthy profit margin and ROI based on this manufacturing cost. Okay, let's go back and just input all the numbers in. So profit margin 50%, amazing. 314%, 0.61. Okay, cool. So the ROI actually is very important, right, to have it above 100%, because this tells me, right, every unit that I buy, the profit, right, $12 plus, I can reinvest it and buy 3 other units from the factory plus the shipping. Alright, that's basically what ROI means. Okay, so if it's 100%, that means the profit allows you to buy 1 more unit based on the factory price and the shipping price plus together. That's basically what ROI literally means. Okay, profit margin is just the percentage of this divided by this times 100. Okay, that's just what profit margin means. So if you ask me, right, the ROI in fact actually gives you a greater, I would say, ROI is a measure of scalability. profit margin is a measure of profitability. Okay, so no point having 30% profit margin but less than 100% ROI because you cannot scale properly. All right, cool. Any questions so far on this part here? Because this one, I think this exercise, we can pass this product with flying colors based on the profitability and ROI calculation. All pass. Any questions? Can go back. Maybe you guys type something. All good? Alright, I think everyone's good. No issues. Okay, so let's move on, right? Lastly, patent. Is there any patents to protect this product? So patent check is always Google Patents. Alright, there we go. patents.google.com. So
this product you are doing, right, is actually a sample kind, or somebody has like chosen this product already?
No one has chosen it yet, from my knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing it as a demonstration, example of how we find products. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So so far, what's this vehicle wheel? I don't really think it is. I always like to have the image comes out, right? Just click on the image and the sample comes out already. So over here, I don't think this is exactly what our product is. Seems too complicated for pestle and mortar. So nope. Next. So far, I don't see any relevant one. How about very basic, right? Pestle and mortar. Oops, I know I spelled this wrongly. Okay. So pestle and mortar is a machine. I don't care. All the other things, very relevant kind of items. I don't really see, and unlikely. I think there will be a patent over a design of a pestle and mortar, something that is like already, existing for many hundreds of years, right? Doesn't change much. So pestle and mortar, I think the chances of having a patent infringement is very low. Alright, so I'll just put here low chance. Okay, but if you want to be 100% safe, I will still run it through Fiverr for search. Okay, so that's additional thing. If you really want to launch this product here, most likely I will recommend you at least hire someone just to run a Fiverr search. Okay, in fact, it's not very expensive for a Fiverr patent search. Okay, let me just see what's the past the price, right, that I did for the patent search. Orders, please.
That's $20.
Yeah, it can be very low. But also be careful, don't go for those fly by night kind of service provider.
I mean, I went for the top review guy, and then I had 2 items for check mark. Then he charged me 40 only.
Yeah, amazing. Good job. Okay, yeah, so this guy I paid 40, right? 38.93. Not sure if it's still available for used, because I don't see the order again. Okay, but it's unavailable. Okay. Yeah, so something like this along the way. So if it is not, this guy's not available anymore, just do maybe patent search. It's so affordable, right? Just do a one-time off payment, nothing more than $50, let's say. So I will just put under $50, apply. So everything that comes out here is under $50. I'm not sure why they changed my why is it all in Pakistan rupees? Okay, never mind. USD. I think there's a glitch there. Yeah, so just find anyone that's suitable for you. Pay less than $50 for the peace of mind, so that you know that you did something more comprehensive than what you can do. In fact, this guy is going to do the same, pretty much very similar in Google Patents, except that they also do some other searches in different trademark database. Okay, so they also go to USPTO do a more advanced search. Alright, so that's something for you to give you a peace of mind. So in this case, this guy here, I will consider, right, this will pass. Okay, because come on, what are the chances of you getting a patent infringement for pestle and mortar? Okay, so this is a pass. Oops. And now that we have done this, so I will call this pass. And there we go. We have one product literally that passed the funnel. Of course, one of them, which is a low budget kind of a capital requirement. And yeah, let's go. that's one product through. Okay, so if you ask me what's there to improve, maybe the differentiation could have improved a little bit more if you spend more time to find out the negative and the positive to improve. But I think our bundling ideas itself is more than enough to dominate this Suribachi market. Cool. Any questions before we end the product search for this? Not the call. Alright, so if everything is good, right, judging by the lack of questions, right, so let's move on to the next product, right?